Time has become no laughing matter for one Rochester woman.
New laws in response to toxic Chinese toys have the local toy maker thinking about shutting down her small online store. News Center's Crystal Loco is joining us with more on this. Crystal.
Yeah, well, we first met Katie Steuernagle last week on the Martha Stewart show when she was showing some of her handmade, non-toxic toys. But today we sat down with her for a much more serious discussion.
Guest has a cottage business selling beautiful handmade toys. They're toys which look to me like they came right out of Santa's workshop. They make great handmade holiday gifts, and wait until you see her clever techniques for making them. Please welcome Katie Steuernagle from Minnesota. Yeah.
Thank you.
After her appearance on the Martha Stewart show, Katie Steuernagle thought she would come home to Rochester and be busy making toys. But she's not.
Everything I do is non-toxic. All my ingredients, I'm so concerned about that.
A new law passed by Congress in response to imported toxic Chinese toys could put Katie's toy production at a standstill.
And that's why we started doing it, as an alternative to the Chinese imports and all that.
Katie says that her toys come February 10th won't meet the new law.
You know, we want to be able to show that our stuff is non-toxic, but the way the law is worded, it's just going to be kind of impossible.
Impossible for a little toy manufacturer like Katie. She says it could cost her thousands of dollars to put her toys through rigorous, mandatory testing.
We have heard from small toy manufacturers very concerned about whether or not they are going to be able to meet the requirements of the law and still stay in business.
I tried to have a pattern and then I kept messing up, like, oh no, there's two green dots next to each other. For a lot of people like me, it's just kind of a creative outlet also, you know, and you think about as a consumer, it just reduces the choices you have.
The varying different sectors are expressing varying different opinions about the law.
For Katie, it's more than just an opinion. It will be taking away something she's grown to love.
I'm just kind of on hold. I'm just kind of waiting to see how it plays out, and if nothing changes, then I don't get to make them anymore.
Now, this story is only the first. Any product, from books to clothes that have zippers or appliques to CDs and paper products, come February 10th will be subject to rigorous testing to make sure they are acceptable and levels of lead. Now, I think this is definitely not the first story to be told. This new law could affect a lot of consumers and obviously manufacturers as small as Katie to big toy companies.
Something you don't think about, really, is the small manufacturers who it costs them thousands of dollars, like she said.
Well, and yeah, this law just, you know, kind of went through Congress, and so now it's kind of catching up with us.
So she was on Martha Stewart and now in limbo. So,
yeah,
boy, it's too bad. Too bad.
And her toys are beautiful. So
yeah, they are very beautiful. Thank you for that report,
Crystal.